You'll reach the point the day will come when you're ready to go within, to face your dragons, release the inner demons, and shine light on the darkness. I've had people tell me that they're afraid of going deep, afraid of finding what's there. But ultimately, it's where serenity, truth, and affinity lies. Through meditation, soul searching, and contemplation, we peel off the layers to our inner truth. We connect with the knowledge and wisdom that we have forgotten, that's been covered over by conditioning and life experiences, ego, and fear. At first, it might take patience and consistency. There's so many distractions in the outer world that are pulling us towards a wide range of options that seem like an easier way to cope and to heal. Meditation isn't only about reaching a place of bliss, it's a way of quieting the storm within, where in the stillness you can find the answers and find some peace. Going deep within is where we can find God, the divine, our inner wisdom, our higher self, whatever it is for you. Mystics have done it for ages, gone deep within the well of the soul, and I believe great philosophers such as Plato and Socrates also went deep into the metaphorical well, obtaining knowledge with sensibilities and great wisdom. At first, you may have to deal with distortions, the shadow and the psyche. You may hear different voices from the fragmented soul in the psyche. These voices can be very frightening, but ignoring them won't help. This process of the dark night of the soul is an inside job, and one we do on our own in most cases. Fear is of the mind, not the heart. Connect the mind with the heart. At first, I focused only on the space between my eyes, but then I was guided to also focus on the heart. Deepen your resolve. We're each on our own path, but those of us that go through this process share similar experiences and challenges. It's the hardest thing we'll go through, but with the best results. I can only speak for myself, but I feel that if I made it through, so can you. But like I always say, with everything, there's the rule and the exception to the rule. So when help is needed, then seek it out. Take care of yourself. Through even the hardest times of this process, it takes an awareness, even if it's a slight one, that something powerful is happening, something beyond what you've known. It takes faith in the unseen force that is at work. We all have different resources and support systems that we have to work with, so it's harder for some than others. Some of us know nothing, some a little, and some a lot. Some were seeking the experience consciously, and others weren't. Some have physical issues, some mental, some emotional, and they're all to varying degrees. So once you're able to, go within. Go deep within the well. Enter the deep waters of your soul. Yes, this can be a very lonely path and maybe a very long one, but it's also how we perceive it. There might be a range of emotions, anything from fear to anger to frustration to acceptance to joy, and then all over again. If you're a beginner at going within or meditating, there are different ways you can get started depending on what you're ready for. You can just sit quietly and focus on breathing, letting the thoughts just pass through. If there's any fear, you don't have to close your eyes completely. You can let a little light in. You might be surprised that after 10 or 15 minutes, you're able to stick with it longer than you thought, as a warm feeling will encompass you and your breathing becomes slow and steady. There are group meditations you can attend in person or join online. Just make sure it's someone you trust. There are videos and apps that can help you get started. Some yoga classes offer meditation either during the class or separately, and of course there's always sitting or walking out in nature. There's listening to music, sounds, and frequencies. There's Tai Chi and Qigong. Just see what works for you. These are good ways to get you comfortable to start meditating on your own. I know it can sound so trite to go within, but isn't this where it's all happening, where it all began? Getting to the core, to the root, is always the answer. Now for something new and a little fun, I pulled an oracle card asking for a message for those that watch this video. I used the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. The card I pulled is the Spiral. It makes me think of the wheels of the chakras, and this whole process being like a spiral and not linear. The author's meaning states the shape of the spiral is the form of the coiled serpent, used as a tool for growth and transformation, a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy released. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. The spiral announces a descent to the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way, knowing that the forces of nature are supporting you. Very accurate message. And lastly, I'm drawing a cosmic wisdom message. I wrote guidance and quotes that I've received over the years on fortune cookie-like pieces of paper folded up. So again, asking for a message for everyone, I pulled the message, follow your heart. A fitting message to end this video with. And from my heart to yours, you have it in you.